The Research Institute for Medicinal Plants and Herbs presents Walk in an Extraordinary Pharmaceutical Factory. Dear guests, please join us and discover the chemotaxonomical botanical garden of the Research Institute for Medicinal Plants and Herbs in Budakalász. The garden is unique as it was the first botanical establishment in the world which was arranged according to the chemical compounds produced by plants. The sculpture at the entrance functions as a 3D map representing the system created by dark green. The speciality of plant physiology is that they produce several other chemical compounds beyond their vital metabolism. These compounds have different structures and effects, which vary among the taxonomical groups of plants. Sometimes plants use them to attract insects or to protect themselves. However, mankind has been seeking their curative effects since ancient times. Let us take essential oils that have diverse curative power as our first example. Essential oils of lavender and lemongrass have a calming effect, while sages, thymes and oreganos inhibit the growth of pathogens and are disinfective. This fantastic work of nature is astonishing. Essential oils should be imagined as a natural perfume because the oil of a given plant class contains a large amount of different molecules, but in such proportions that perfectly have the therapeutic effect that we are seeking. These components and their ratio are a constant feature of the plant as a fragrant business card. When building a botanic garden, it's always important to give the visitors the opportunity to get to know a lot of plants, so that they can recognize these plants later and can make use of their acquired knowledge. It's crucial to keep this in mind because a given plant can not only be an innocent piece of decoration in our garden, but a severe threat as well. A current problem is the giant hogweed, for instance, that might cause the unsuspecting hiker scars similar to those caused by sunburn. Naturally, there is no need for us to beware most of the plants as much as this one, although it is vital to know as much as possible about them in order for us to be able to use them as herbs. Just like with anything else that we might use to protect our health, when it comes to the active substance of plants, it is strictly determined in what portion these are healthy and what the dangerous dose is. Of course, this varies with every type of plant. The devil's snare, the laburnum and the bittersweet nightshade are commonly known as poisonous plants, but are used in medicine with the right determination of doses. At the same time, we can enhance the beneficial effects of other plants if the plant with which we wish to combine it is chosen well. A great example for this is the combination of the yarrow and the Roman chamomile. It is fascinating how we can elevate the active substance predetermined by nature with another combination. It is important to point out that expertise is absolutely vital in this case as well. The natural active substance factory that is hidden inside plants is an important support for mankind. In our institute, we also produce a range of products in which the natural plant materials are taken as the basis. In our garden, the visitor can take a look at those plants, which can be used to treat benign prostatic hyperplasia. These are the small flower, hairy willow herb, or the goldenrod. An expert is there to help the visitors get around, and you can also find precisely created information boards. It is stated on said boards which plant can be used in a so-called therapeutic indication to treat illnesses. The uniqueness of the garden, besides the given chance to study the plants, is in its conservationist value. It was announced as a preserve with national importance. There are about 950 different species, variations and types on the premises. It is important to state that, just like in any other botanical garden, it is of high priority for us to retain the plants which are preserved or in danger. That is why we can meet many of these species in our garden, like the most beautiful ornament of spring, the pheasant's eye, or the woolly foxglove, which has been extremely protected in the history of Hungarian medicine. During the 100-year history of the Research Institute for Medicinal Plants and Herbs, there was one particularly important mission, and that is to spread and share the knowledge of herbs. It was one of the important goals when creating the garden as well. The establishing of the botanical garden was one of important goals. Visit us and find out more about the natural medicinal producers, the medicinal plants in a truly unique atmosphere.